Hi guys, it's Shishkabobber1 coming right back at you with an all-new Boom Beach video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you see those lovely keys up there? We did it. We finally saved up enough to make it into 70R and heavy choppers. So, we're going to document this push on this video. It begins, ladies and gentlemen, by the unlocking, shall we? Starting off with 6ER. It's so beautiful. Never gonna see that meta. I mean, we kind of did. We played against 70R players, or 6ER players, but we're not gonna be one of those now, are we? DBD? Oh yes, please. Max it? Well, of course. Don't mind if I do. Now the Proto. Sky Shield, Semo, or Microwaver? Think we know which choice that is. Alright, tanks. Well, that's Key Vacuum. Good thing we got keys to vacuum. Well, hello, 7ER. Well, don't mind if we do. Now, lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, we got the heavy choppers. And now, we will max them. So, the next step, of course, is to build a base. I'm going to miss this 5ER layout. She was nice to me. She worked. We were still in 22. But it's time to clear. Coming right back at you with a new base. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, the moment you've been waiting for has arrived. We are now in 7ER. Alright, so, you know, looks much better when you see the quick base building version, doesn't it? So we've copied Global 1. Usually not the best idea, because as we don't have his boom cannons, he's got 3 shock launchers. He's also got a damage amp that we don't have. We don't care too much about the damage amp, but the boom cannons and the 3rd shock launcher could really be a problem with the layout of this base, but we got it down. We've maxed our heavy choppers, as you saw, and we don't have heavies, right? So it's going to be a little bit weird. Let's just jump into it. Here comes the first hit as a 7ER. We've been waiting days for this, ladies and gentlemen. It's finally here. Okay. But, you know, it's patience. Patience is a virtue, and it's one that they definitely test here in Warships, I'll tell you that. Gotta have patience to make it through this. Yeah, the queue's going to take a while, of course. It's like, what the heck is this doing here? I mean, there's some other 7ERs, but I think they're higher up. I don't know how many 7ERs are in 22. My guess is it's me. Maybe a couple other people. Alright, here we go. Hey! Like, here's one of the other people. Oh, what do they have that I don't? They have boom cannons, but I've got 150 DBD. Otherwise, stat-wise, we're pretty much the same. He's also got the same type of layout. Oh, yeah, heavy choppers. And I don't even know what ability to use here. Maybe drink? Really don't know. I've been running taunt up until this point. You know, I think just because it's the opening hit, I'm just going to take it easy from the left ramp. Alright, let's go. I'm going to do a little bit of delay to make sure we clear both of the sides from this approach. Definitely need to be barding something, probably that shock blaster up top, but we'll wait till we get a little closer. That mine's probably a problem. We'll go ahead and take care of it. Go ahead and drop a bombardier on the right just to make sure he goes right. Now we'll get one going off on the left. Need to keep an eye on that rocket as our bombardiers approach from the right. Waiting for it to turn. Just go ahead and shock him. Let's drop a heavy chopper on the left to accompany that late drop of bombardiers. Now would be a good time to start thinking about taking out the Sky Shield and Shock Blaster, but I want to keep an eye on these bombardiers first. With a med kit. Okay. 2 barrage. 1, 2, 1 artillery. How is everything? Oh, mines. Yeah, well, we saved one. Okay, take out these mines. Need to get rid of the Shock Blaster. 1 barrage. 1, 2, 3 artillery. It's gone. Take care of these mines. I really don't trust the sniper tower. How are things going up here? That shock launcher is no good for that bombardier. Okay. Things are looking okay. I mean, we're getting through it. I just heard a dead bombardier. Oh, it happened down there. We'll give Bullet a drink. Get a little bit of DPS on that ER. Setting up for the Hail Mary approach. We just need the lower one to drop. Hail Mary, barrage, barrage, E-drink, artillery. 2 minutes flat. What you got, sir? You have a 2-minute time? I doubt it. Why do I doubt it? Because I think I hit you better than you hit me. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, so the name of the game was just controlled methodical hit, you know. I'm not taking any chances. I did a very easy drop from the left side ramp. Notice he came from the right. That looks riskier. We didn't take the risk because we're just getting our feet wet. Now, I'm sure right side drops are probably faster. It gives you more access to the base. It's simple geometry. But, you know, you can use geometry to your favor as well. I mean, I recognize these things, and I want to take the easy approach on my first attack. No need to make it hard. I mean, you can, but why bother, you know? We have choices. That's the beautiful thing about Warships. It's kind of like choosing your own destiny. Choose your own adventure. This adventure has been one of patiently waiting, as we are here on this attack. But it's okay, because the rewards definitely make it worth the wait. Well, they should. If it all works out, we'll see. That's why you're tuned in. Holy crud, man. Alright, there we go. So, looks like some of these attacks might take a while in 7ER. Boom! 13 stars. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Jumping right into the next one. No time to waste. The stars are fresh. They're ripe for the picking. Yeah, it's Saturday night at about 9 p.m. local here in Texas, just to put some timestamp on this. China's just waking up. It's Sunday morning. Anyway, here is a 6ER. What are we looking at now? 150 on the DBD. Double shock blaster and sky shield is a bit nasty. We don't like these. But we do have heavy chopper now. Mines can be problematic. He doesn't have any rockets, which makes us super, super happy. Let's just take out the sky shield and probably the shock launcher or the shock blaster underneath it. And I mean, I could probably just maybe try to Bart in ER, but I am not that risky quite yet. And just trying to decide which side I want to come in from. Honestly, I think the right side's faster if we can keep the hit going that way. So, I mean, this left side is faster, so let's try that. I'm not really sure, though. Go ahead and get that sky shield. 2 barrage, 1 artillery. Trying to get the sniper and then we'll flare. Get rid of this mine. Or those 3 mines, I should say. Okay, that looks like a decent reflare. I don't even think we need to take that shock blaster out, honestly. Maybe the one in the back? Let's do that. 1 barrage, 1, 2, 3 artillery. Yeah, because we just have a mass of troops looking at this shock blaster. I don't expect it'll hit my bombardiers. Go ahead and put a med kit down for that one that took a little bit of damage. So the only problem here is our heavies have been like ripped to shreds. So the only person on the ground is Bullet and the bombardiers. Oh, we didn't get that? Can I not count or something? No, I probably didn't have the GBE when I was counting. That was probably the problem. You do need GBE to make things happen, ladies and gentlemen. Surprise, surprise. Well, he got me. I'm not sure what his time was. We're thinking about a Hail Mary, but there's a little bit of junk in our way first. Like, maybe that shock launcher needs to go. I mean, we could shock it. Yeah, we're going to do that. Hail Mary. Shocking. That might have been a little premature. Artillery coming flying in. E-drink. 212. I feel like that could have been a little better. Got a little sluggish there at the end, but I have no idea how our base holds up. Let's see. Oh, I smell Seeker. well, well. But you know, we're missing a few defenses. I was a little bit concerned that Heavy Chopper by itself might not be a push point. It's certainly worth trying. We've been waiting for a long time, but we are missing some defenses. In particular, I'm sure the third shock launcher would have been really nice here. Oh, definitely, because he barred out the other two. Yeah, that was easy for him. So, yeah, this base probably needs a little bit more mustard to defend against the Seekers in this particular configuration. That's alright. Moving right along. Let's see if we can at least get 23 or something. Some kind of forward momentum here. Either way, we're heading straight to the building health. There's no doubt about it. That's the best path to go from this point. And then we're definitely looking to backfill. For the things that I was mentioning here, that boom cannon in particular, the boom cannons are really nice. So is the extra shock launcher, or possibly extra rocket. But I think extra shock's the way to go. We gotta stop those Seekers, and a shock launcher is definitely gonna help a lot more. Anyway, what do we got here? 50, 150, 50 hundo, and we see Max Rockets. He's got a Sky Shield and 2 shock blasters. This one's a little bit nastier. And he's got that little straggler on the right. It pretty much means we need to come from the right. And have a flanking rocket. Ooh, I don't like this layout. Okay. Take out the Sky Shield, take out the shock blaster, take out the flanking rocket, and just kind of hope it all works out. Okay, here we go. Two barrage, 1 artillery. Yeah, GB's a little bit tighter now that I'm dropping heavy choppers too. It's not quite as easy to do all the BART jobs as it was before. I know that boom mine has to go, so that's going to take even more precious artillery from us. This boom mine's also a problem. So much for that. It looks like we're splitting. Uh-oh. Shot this. Oh, he retreated. Well, that's good. So this should be a win if I just don't do anything stupid. Just keep an eye on my bombardiers, basically. I don't want those rockets overshooting. Give the bullet a drink while I can. Alright, well, so far so good. Base held up on that. I'm curious to see what the hit was. Maybe it was just a bombardier hit and it went a little south. I don't know. Yeah, the lack of good heavies, I mean, these are just rank 1, really makes it difficult. Because the stuff on there's nothing on the ground. Like the shock launchers keep hitting my bombardiers, right? So this is definitely a bit of a problem with this approach. Let's get rid of the rocket. You know, we've already won, so I guess we can just suicide this attack. There's no need to prolong it. There we go. Alright, we'll take the win. Bam Bam. What happened to you, Bam Bam? Double time it. Scorchers. Well, this might be the problem. First Scorcher hit I've seen, but this is the kind of stuff I was anticipating. I knew it was going to get nastier in 6, and people were going to get desperate for meat shields. And they would make moves like this. Presumably his Scorchers die and everything else falls apart. Let's quad time it. Or actually, no, the bombardiers were getting overshot. Yeah, it just all fell apart. Okay. Moving right along. Oh, goodness. These cues. Maybe we got a nice video in the background. Nope, that's too short for a video. Okay. 140 on the DVD. Well, thank you, sir. Thank you for not maxing it all the way. But yes, we see the 2 shock blasters and the Sky Shield. Well, I really missed the mark on calling the grappler as a proto choice this season. I thought we would see it, but it's double shock blaster all the way. That's just because I underestimated rocket choppers from the beginning. Anywho, let's focus on this hit. Boom cannons and boom mines and... Oh, let's just go from the right. See what the heck happens. And we're already losing bombardiers. Fantastic. Are those heavies gonna eat the mines for me? Well, they ate the one. Yeah, that's a problem. And that's a problem. And let's just go ahead and barrage that, because I know that's a problem. This hit is not going well very quickly. Well, this is a problem. Give Bullet a drink. Hopefully he can get one. Yeah, there we go. This needs shock, and he needs another drink. We're about to go down. Can I get the sky shield down? No, not really. Not really, ladies and gentlemen. Give Bullet a drink. One more drink. That's all we're gonna get. Yikes. Okay, so max heavies I think are going to definitely help, because not having anything on the ground kind of stinks. A lot of DBD. Maybe he'll fizzle harder than we're about to. I can't shock that. No, of course not. Well, medkit the remaining bombardiers. Uh-oh. Well, that's a wrap. So, you know, it's going to be rough. I mean, it's still, oh, pee-pee goo. You make it into everybody's videos, don't you? I mean, congratulations, sir. I fizzled harder than you. So you win. Damn you, pee-pee goo. But, you know, we're still getting used to it, too. There's definitely a learning curve to these hits. I mean, I just got the heavy choppers. And, you know, they don't really drop functional heavies, so we have to take that into account. I really would have been better off dropping, I think, a boat of rifles on the right side of that last hit, instead of I delayed the heavy chopper. But you saw the heavy chopper just didn't drop heavies that could actually clear those mines. And that ended up costing me a lot of GBE, which basically meant I was no longer able to take out the sky shield, which basically meant I couldn't control the shock blaster that was underneath it. And ultimately that wrecked me on that hit. So things actually derailed because I had the heavy chopper. I probably could have actually gone in further on that hit had I just used rifles. The initial GBE cost of the heavy chopper was also a bit restrictive into my options to mitigate his defenses. So I'm just replaying that hit in my head and figuring out what went wrong. And honestly, it was heavy choppers. That's not good. Well, you know, this might not be a push point. That's okay. It's okay, because building health is definitely going to be one, and we're almost there. Anyway, this guy's got 120 on the Deebs. No sky shield. That's good. Well, let's just come in from the left and see what the heck happens, shall we? Like, let's get everybody over here with a flare. Let's, like, really come in from the left. Okay, let's take out this shock blaster. One barrage, 1, 2, 3 artillery. Take out this one. We just don't like shock blasters. One barrage, 1, 2, 3 artillery. Okay. Now I've got to worry about some of these mines, but I'm really hoping our weak heavies can clear a lot of these initial ones for us. Probably need to do a reflare at some point to keep everybody on track. I think after that rocket goes down, it's a great time to do it. Like now, over here, with a med kit. Okay. Whoops. Oh, that was a heavy that died. Well, it might have been a bombardier. Whatever. We're going to lose a few. It always happens. We're making omelets, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and give a med kit to those just to prevent any overspray from hitting them. Oh, we didn't get that shock blaster, man. I must be like not centering my barrages or something. Give him a drink. Come on, Bullet, please get that drink. Well, just go ahead and give him another one. We know he needs it. Yeah, and that's the other thing. I'm used to running taunt. This is the first time I've been running E-Drink on these hits. I might switch back to taunt. It's way more, it's way better on the GBE. E-Drink gets expensive compared to taunt. Taunt is always great value when you see the opportunities for it. Gonna have to cycle that shock on the rocket. Let's go ahead and medkit these not so healthy bombardiers. Cycling that shock on the rocket will catch the mortar too, just because. Oh, we just need a Hail Mary. Yikes. Pay attention, pay attention. Boom! 2 minutes, 1 second. I feel pretty good about that. It was pretty well controlled. Oh yeah, that's a win. Take a quick look at what our opponent did. So yeah, I mean, this base can certainly cause people some problems. It can also be stomped by Seekers, as you've seen. Yeah, it's definitely more of an anti-bombardier design, just in the basic layout and the way the flanks are set up and everything. So I suspect this base does perform pretty well against bombardiers, which is great because I do suspect that the majority of my players should be bombardier players, but we'll see. We'll see, you know. It's a lot of rock, paper, scissors stuff going on between the bombardiers, the heavy choppers, and the Seekers. But I think most people will default back to the bombardiers when things get rough. They're pretty much the go-to troops. Anyway, that's why we just stuck with bombardiers the whole season, you know? It did give us some virtue in saving keys. I mean, we never unlocked the rocket choppers. We haven't unlocked critters, because we didn't need to support the hits with critters. And we've only unlocked 1 troop damage. All the rocket chopper players have unlocked 2. Now, don't get me wrong, I need that troop damage. It's nice, but I don't need it. I didn't need it like they needed it. And so some of those choices have allowed me to skip ahead, and I'm hoping and praying that that provides the opportunity we need to capitalize on it and actually get some stars, you know, climb some rank. That's what it's all about. Let's jump into another one. But again, if it's not happening here at Heavy Choppers, I'm not too concerned. Like, I was thinking about it more. It's like, well, you know, without the max heavies, this might be a little weak. I mean, it doesn't do much for my offense other than give me a little bit more of a durable meat shield in front, but it's also a different meat shield in front because it's a flying meat shield. And that does cause more problems with things like shock launchers in particular. So we have to kind of like accommodate for that in our hits and in our methodology in terms of how we prioritize GBE targets and all that kind of stuff. We'll work it in there. And again, I'm telling you, I'm running E-Drink. It's the first time I've done it. I've only using a, what are we at, rank 4 bullet? Okay, I think we're at a rank 4 bullet. I don't know. I prefer rank 5 for that. Just the value's better, right? Anyway, yeah, you know what? Let's stick with taunt. I'm more of a taunt player. While I'm talking about it, let's switch to taunt. I mean, this whole season I've been running with taunt. That's what I mean by I'm more of a taunt player, at least insofar as how the season has unfolded. This guy has the Sky Shield 2 shock blasters. We know we need to get rid of the Sky Shield so we can at least get access to the shock blaster. We may or may not... Well, we need to BART one out. And we'll BART out the one that's protected by the Sky Shield. And we'll take it from the left. Kind of a similar hit as before. Two barrage, 1 artillery, it's gone. Ooh, there's a flanking rocket. We might have to split this a little bit. Let's go ahead and pick that shock blaster. 1 barrage, right in the center. 1, 2, 3. It might have been a little off, but it should be centered enough, darn it. Yeah, we're gonna eat that boom mine. I need this rocket down before I do anything drastic. Uh-oh, should have medkitted. Yikes, really should have medkitted that back there. Oh, not having smoke sucks. It really sucks. Okay, this hit, I think we can just retreat. I mean, can't give up yet, but bullet, oh buddy, that's not what we needed from you. We really need you over here. We really needed you over here, man. If I have any chance at winning, this ER has to go down. And that really requires that bombardier to stay alive, and he's not going to, Bullet, because you went the other stinking way, man. Oh, wow. Yeah, so anyway, as you can see, we're having some difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, these bases are nasty. We knew they would be. Definitely, it really helps this season. Oh, yeah, we can retreat. He's got us. Doesn't matter what happens here. It really helps this season to have the heavies and the heavy choppers. Season 31, it wasn't quite as important, I don't think. This season, it's looking like it matters. It's just all that DVD out there, guys. We didn't have that. Season 31 had 50 DVD. Remember? Yeah, this is 150. Quite different. And a damage amp, too. So, I mean, well, a damage amp also, right? Damage amp 1, which adds another 50% DBD to those defenses that are affected by it. So, I mean, some defenses are rocking as much as 200 Deebs. It hurts. It definitely hurts. Yeah. So, I think we can see what this is turning into in terms of meta. Meta times. Meta times are slower. So, this means star progression, star inflation correspondingly slows down. Leaderboard has been filling pretty rapidly in terms of like the growth, but that's has a large part to do with the rapidity of the hits. The hits have been pretty fast. When the hits are fast, people can do more hits in an hour. They can also get more win streaks, generate more artificial stars, that sort of thing. It's slowing down, for sure. Let's jump into one more. Don't want to make the video too darn long, because I think we already see where it's going. It's not like a mega super push. I'm not going to just jump right into 25 or anything right now like that. But we're holding our own, and we're super close to building health. So guaranteed, next video is coming out when we get that building health. Anyway, it's good information. I mean, you guys want to know what works, what doesn't, what's strong, what's weak, you know. So this is good insight. Not disappointed. I mean, I'm disappointed in the results, but not disappointed in the video, if that makes any sense. Anyway, let's just focus on this hit and get through it. Now, we've got Taunt selected again, which, ironically, E-Drink would have been a better choice on that last hit. Let's just stick with E-Drink. I have a feeling it's the better way to go. I just need to get used to it. Again, because it does provide some extra burst DPS opportunities. It's pretty nice. That's kind of the #1 reason I have it. Bullet should survive either way, E-Drink or Taunt, but the E-Drink does give us some burst DPS possibilities. So I've been talking through the entire scout. I still have no idea how we're going to hit it. I think the smart thing to do is actually just to Bard an ER on this one. Anyway, I don't know. To drop stuff and go. Probably should have delayed Bullet. He would have been much better at clearing this huge path of mines. And of course you'd miss that. And of course you'd miss that one too, right? I mean, why bother? Okay, did I say I was going to Bart in the arts? Incredibly stupid. 2 barrage, 1 artillery. Shock that. Or it kills us, or does something really bad. We know that's going to hurt. Oh, hello, flanking rocket. Yeah, you gotta go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Please get the shock blaster. Please get it. If you do that, you can die a happy bombardier. Thank you. I guess we'll give you a med kit, but this is not gonna be enough. I don't think. Come on, frontline. I mean, we could shock. I guess we'll shock. Yeah, we need to shock. We need to shock. I just don't trust that rocket medkit. I just don't want those bombardiers to die. Hey, that's going to be a win. Keep an eye on the shock launcher. Yeah, we're going to catch the next shock. Shocking it now. Let's just flare it. Flare this. Flare that. and artillery with a drink. Boom! 143. Okay, I mean, hey, we won. Take a quick look at our opponent's hit. China! China lose. So they came from the right ramp. That looks to be the dangerous ramp, ladies and gentlemen. Shock Blaster's immediately on bullet. He's taunting. But I imagine the Shock Blaster's going to drift a bit. Yeah, yeah. So far, so good, really. It's pretty well managed. Taking out mines. Now it's getting dicey with the split. Okay, he's got the first Shock Blaster down. But what's happening up top? I feel like he's going to have some problems up here. Yeah, Shock Blaster raining down. Oh yeah, that's big problems. That's big problems, because now your DPS is too low, and yeah, bye-bye. Well, I think we see what's going on here. Okay, so China number 2. Anyway, with that, I think we'll wrap it up. Hope you have a super fantastic, awesome rest of your day, and remember, like always, be kind to others, because if you're not, you're just being mean, and mean people suck. Take care.